But tonight, a Brownsville girl is back home safe with her mother. Federal authorities say her father kidnapped her, crossed the border into Mexico with her, and was trying to take her to Iraq. It took local authorities, also federal authorities, a week to track them down in Mexico City. Channel 5's Daisy Martinez joins us from our Cameron County newsroom.
Victim advocates at the Friendship of Women tell us they deal with cases of international parental abductions at least 3 times a month. It can be a long and drawn-out process to get the child back, and it is the child who suffers the most. In this case, the girl was found before she was taken to the Middle East. Mexico City is nearly 700 miles away from Brownsville. Federal authorities tracked down an 8-year-old Brownsville girl there. Agents say the girl was kidnapped by her father. The girl's mother reported her missing after she didn't make it home following a weekend visit with her father. The Brownsville Police Department took the initial report.
He normally checks out of the hotel that Sunday, but this time he checked out on a Saturday and they were nowhere to be found. They made the report. It was a welfare concern.
According to an FBI spokesperson, federal statute says it's a federal crime for a parent to remove or attempt to remove a child from the United States or keep them outside of the United States with the intent to obstruct another parent's custodial rights. Local and federal authorities used surveillance video taken at the Brownsville International Bridge to determine the father had crossed into Mexico and never returned.
You know, as you can tell, when you cross the international bridge, you know, there's cameras. You know, there's officers that license plates readers and stuff like that. They had a description of the vehicle that this man was traveling in. So that's part of the investigation. Being that we're so close to the border, that's, you know, the first thing that we check.
An Amber Alert was issued for the girl in Mexico. Federal agents tracked down the man in Mexico City and arrested him Friday. Agents say he was allegedly trying to obtain a passport to Iraq for the Brownsville girl. Sandy Paredes, legal advocate for Friendship of Women, says she's glad authorities intervened in time.
Every country, especially Saudi Arabia, Iraq, they're very, very different compared to the United States, and it's very hard to get a child back. Yeah, I've seen the laws. It's very, very hard.
Paredes says the proximity to the border keeps them busy with these types of cases, at least 3 every month. She says parents need to have a court order in place. It's risky to rely on just a verbal agreement or unofficial agreement on parental custody issues. Without a court order in place to show a blatant violation, some of these cases can take years to resolve since both parents have rights to the child.
If there's no paperwork, it's a civil matter. They can do a police report, but it's a civil matter.
Paredes says parents should make copies of all important documents and give them to their child to take with them on their visits with the other parent. Take pictures of your child, know what they're wearing, their haircut, and any identifiable birthmarks. Federal authorities also say stay vigilant of any major changes by the other parent, including selling a home, quitting a job, or closing of any accounts. Today, the father was charged in a Houston federal court for international parent kidnapping, punishable with up to 3 years in federal prison. In Brownsville, Daisy Martinez, Channel 5 News at 6.